Hello 5H, I'm Mrs. Gale and I'm going to be teaching you in September and I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself and we'll start off with why did I become a teacher? So when I was 18 I finished school and I went to go and live in Connecticut in America. And I worked on a camp there called Camp Jewel in YMCA and I taught canoeing, I taught kayaking, I taught snowboarding, I taught loads and loads of things and I taught lots and lots of different children. And it was at this point that I thought I could possibly become a teacher and then I did. And I've really enjoyed teaching since. So that's what inspired me to become a teacher. HJS, so let's have a look here. I've worked at Hampton Junior School now for 11 years and this will be my 10th year in Year 6, so I'm pretty confident with what Year 6 entails. What do I really enjoy teaching? I love teaching maths, I'm the maths coordinator. I love teaching sport, I'm very, very sporty, and I really enjoy teaching music. And you'll notice that I've done quite a few performances over the course of the year. I play the piano and guitar, and I've taught a lot of singing at Hampton Junior School, and I've got a real passion for that as well. And you can see me here in action. Okay, what do I like most about HJS? So really, lots and lots of things here. I love the staff and the pupils, and Miss Mears. Here, you can see imbued with Miss Logan, and we're on the high ropes, and it was just so much fun. You can see here we've got the Christmas market. I've got my class a couple of years ago, Red Nose Day, and the wonderful Mrs. Rowan. I've taught with Mrs. Rowan for, gosh, about 11 years. It feels like forever. She's going to probably kill me putting that picture up, but anyway, it's a good picture. So there's lots and lots of things I love about Hampton Juniors. A little bit about myself. So I'm very, very sporty. I've always played loads of sports since growing up, all through school, all through university, and still now. So I play a lot of sport. I've got Hampton Netball Club here. Netball's a huge part of my life. I really, really enjoy it. And a little bit about myself, I guess. This is my husband. I got married in 2012, and I grew up in a place called Amersham. And my husband also works at Buckingham, and he's a Year 6 teacher. And yeah, he's all right. Positive reflection. So my daughter, not so little anymore, she's coming up to 4. She's almost 4. She loves jumping in puddles like Peppa Pig, and she loves riding her pink bike. So you got a picture of her recently kind of jumping in muddy puddles. She's born on 16th of September. That's when she was born, so she's September born, and she's here dressed up recently in her lovely summer gear, and she loves a pair of sunglasses. And this is her here with her cousins, so my brother's children. We've got Sasha and Matteo, and they're all on the swings. So she's been great, and not so great trying to clear up her boots after the muddy puddles. So, 5 fun facts. I love sketching. I really, really enjoy art. I did art for A-level, and just here quite often I've got some dragon's eyes here that I was really enjoying, and I was planning an art lesson for Year 6. And these are just a couple of examples of my sketches, but I really, really enjoy that. That's something that I really am passionate about, and I really love art. I can play the piano. I played grade 8, and I can play the guitar as well, so I've done a lot of music growing up. I swam nationals and I trained at Crystal Palace. So the picture here of Crystal Palace. So growing up when I was when I was a little girl and all through up to 18, I used to train about 8-9 times a week. So before school from 5 till 7 in the morning, and then after school I used to train from, about 6 till half 7 at night. And so I used to train really a lot, and my best event was 100 metres backstroke, which is 4 lengths backstroke, and I used to be able to do it in 1 minute and 3 seconds. I was pretty quick, so that's a fun fact about me. I'm super competitive. Anyone that knows me will know that I'm super competitive, just in myself, but as a class, I want to win everything, I want to win things. I'm also competitive amongst other teachers, so I'm really, really competitive, and I really like winning, but I also know that losing's part of the game, so I just have to deal with that sometimes. Swam with sharks, so that's quite a cool fact. So when I was 16, I went to Australia with my father, and we went to Sydney, and there was an aquarium there, and you got the opportunity to swim with sharks. And I love swimming anyway, as you can see. I sort of swam quite highly, and I got to swim with some sharks, so that was pretty cool. So they are 5 fun facts about me. Hope you enjoyed listening to what I've got to say.
Boys and girls, we thought it'd be a really cool idea to read you one of our favourite poems. Now, this is one of my favourite poems, and allegedly it's Mrs. Gale's favourite poem as well, so she's jumped on the bandwagon. It's called Please Mrs. Butler by Alan Alberg. It's a collection of poems, but we're going to read you the title one. So are you ready, Mrs. Gale?
Yeah, I just remember this poem from when I was a child, and I really, really enjoyed it.
I don't think anyone asked, but
Oh.
okay. It's called Please Mrs. Butler. Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy keeps copying my work, miss. What shall I do?
Go and sit in the hall, dear. Go and sit in the sink. Take your books on the roof, my lamb. Do whatever you think.
Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy, Derek Drew, keeps taking my rubber, miss. What shall I do?
Keep it in your hand, dear. Hide it up your vest. Swallow it if you like, love. Do what you think's best.
Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy, Derek Drew, keeps calling me rude names, miss. What shall I do?
Lock yourself in a cupboard, dear. Run away to sea. Do whatever you can, my flower, but don't ask me.
Now, you'll be pleased to know I'm nothing like Mrs. Butler, but I think Mrs. Gale is.
Don't worry, you won't be hiding in the cupboards.
Right, I hope you enjoyed that, guys.
Bye. I hope you enjoyed that poem, one of my personal favourites. Anyway, have a wonderful summer, and I really look forward to seeing you in September, and you will be known as 6G. Take care for now. Bye-bye.